Army National Guard veteran and former Fox News host Pete Hegseth has been on Capitol Hill this week, meeting with senators and trying to sway them and gain their support after his controversial nomination to become the nation's defense secretary by President-elect Donald Trump. Joining us now to talk about the nomination is Senator Tammy Duckworth. She represents Illinois and is also an Army veteran. Senator, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
I want to start by asking you about Hegseth's comments about women in combat. As recently as November 7th, he said, quote, "I'm straight up saying we should not have women in combat roles." And yet on Monday, he told Sean Hannity that these comments have been, quote, "misconstrued." What is your response to this, Senator?
Well, I think it speaks to his deep, lack of qualifications to be Secretary of Defense. Whether you go with his comments in November, which was very much sweeping, saying that women don't belong in combat. Well, you know what? Our military could not do its job without the 225,000 women who are currently serving in uniform. We would not be combat ready, and we could not truly defend this nation and take the fight to the enemies of America if we did not have the female service members. Now, if you go with his comments recently when he's been equivocating, I think he is saying that, oh, no, he only meant women in special forces, special operators like Green Berets and Navy SEALs and the like. Well, that shows that he's still completely out of touch, because he says that it's because the women meet lower standards than the men, when in fact, the women who are graduating from SEAL school or who are graduating from Ranger school are actually meeting the exact same standards as the men. Again, speaks to the fact that he doesn't know what he's talking about. And this is a guy that we want to be Secretary of Defense, let alone, let's make it clear that he's never commanded a unit larger than a platoon. He was a platoon leader. That's a 40-man unit. And now he wants to be in charge of a 3 million personnel organization with a budget of over $925 billion. We wouldn't, we wouldn't give that job to anybody else that had such few qualifications. Why are we giving it to this guy now?
So are your objections primarily on that leadership experience and the fact that he's never led an organization as large as the Defense Department?
Exactly. He really is not qualified to do the job. He's never commanded a unit in combat. Again, he was a platoon leader, but nothing like a company or larger. He's never done the complex logistics at the brigade or division level. He has not negotiated at that level, an international level, with large, our defense partners. We would not put somebody who had such few qualifications in charge of the DoD, were it not that this was somebody that Donald Trump thinks looks good on TV. That's not who we need to run the DoD. Not someone who looks good on TV. We need someone who knows what they're doing, and Pete Hegseth does not know it.